Hello, welcome back. I'm Statman Dave, and today we're going to be discussing how Solskjaer could set Manchester United up next season, taking a look at starting 11, formation and tactics ahead of the new season. Remember to subscribe if you're new, smash that like button and check out our clips channel where you'll find loads of extra Statman Dave content. But anyway, let's get this party started. After taking more steps forward under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer last season, Manchester United looked to be backing the club legend in the transfer market, giving the fans loads to get excited about. So today I'm going to take a look at how Ole Gunnar Solskjaer will set them up ahead of the 2021-22 Premier League season. Next season I expect the 4-2-3-1 to remain, but depending on the future of a certain Frenchman, this could resemble more of a single pivot. But more on that later on. In goal, I think Dean Henderson will continue as Solskjaer's number one in the league. Henderson hasn't put a foot wrong since getting a run in the side from March. In the Premier League, Dean Henderson outperformed David de Gea in expected goals prevented, save percentage, passes completed per 90, but most importantly, he made more than 3 times as many defensive actions outside the box than David de Gea. This ability to sweep up could be crucial as United look to improve their possession game, allowing Solskjaer to adopt a higher line to compress the pitch, knowing that Henderson will sweep up any long balls the opposition might play in behind the defence. Moving on to the back four, 3 of these positions are non-negotiable. Wan-Bissaka, Shaw and Harry Maguire will all retain their starting spots. The trio were arguably United's most consistent players last season, and the loss of the captain in the run-in really highlighted how important his leadership, defensive ability and ball playing skills are to Solskjaer. I expect Wan-Bissaka to maintain his outstanding tackling ability, but also to improve his attacking game, especially given that he'll have a consistent right winger playing ahead of him for once. But I'm most excited to see Luke Shaw back in a United shirt. The number 23 reached a new level last season, and if he can maintain that going forward, I think he'll be undoubtedly one of the best left backs in the world of football. His game really rounded out last season, and I think next season we'll see Shaw moved into a more varied role, sometimes holding the width in a traditional fullback position, whilst at times stepping into midfield where he can use his technical ability to distribute. But I think we'll see a new face alongside Harry Maguire. Raphael Varane would be a superb option to slot into United's backline. Varane has won it all, and for a reported 50 million could represent good business if he can rediscover his title-winning form. It's no surprise that France and Real Madrid enjoyed their most recent successes when Varane was playing at the top of his game. A technically superb player, Varane has been chased by United for almost the entirety of his career. The Frenchman would undoubtedly improve United's first team. His calm and composed style of play would see him slot in superbly. It'd also take the burden off Harry Maguire to be the main progressor from deep, with United able to be comfortable playing out from both centre-halves. But what Varane would be bringing is accurate long passes. Varane's long passing is a joy. He's not just capable of big switches of play, but he's got the technique to play clipped passes over the top of the opposition's defences, both from deep but also from inside the opposition's half. Without the ball, he's very much of a thinking defender. He doesn't dive into challenges whilst he's imperious in the air. In fact, his 75.3% aerial duel win rate from last season is only better by Harry Maguire. His skills and experience combined with being a mobile defender would make him an ideal partner to Harry Maguire. The captain could continue to lead the defence and operate as a stopper, whilst Varane could sweep up behind, much like he used to do with Sergio Ramos, without being targeted aerially. On to midfield, and I expect an all-French affair, with Paul Pogba partnering Eduardo Camavinga. Reportedly available for just £25 million, Camavinga is a steal. His arrival could really see United push to a single pivot, as his speed and energy would allow him to cover the wide areas with ease. Camavinga behind Paul Pogba and Bruno Fernandes is a frightening midfield that would dominate most matches. The arrival of the 18-year-old shouldn't just see a tweak in formation, but in their build-up shape too, with United attacking shape becoming a 3-2-5. In truth, the starting formation wouldn't really matter. The double pivot will likely remain with Bruno at 10, but Camavinga and Varane alongside Shaw's improvement could see a change in possession. The 3-2 base is the new status quo at the top level of European football, as the back three offers control and protection against the counter, whilst the 2 ahead makes it easier to play into the forwards and through the opposition's lines. Camavinga would be a mainstay in the 2, but Pogba and Shaw could alternate in different lineups and attacking setups. Shaw could play in the middle whilst Pogba surges into the inside forward position, pushing the left winger wide, or Shaw could hold the width, pushing Pogba deeper and getting the left winger closer to goal. Both of these players are good enough on the ball and are energetic enough to do both roles in the same game, but it would give Solskjaer two different approaches without having to make a substitution. While Camavinga controls the game from deep, the Frenchman has all the attributes to be a world-class defensive midfielder. He's got the pace and energy to cover the wide areas as well as the aggression to win possession. But his game is tied together with his technique, close control and short passing. Truthfully, Camavinga could be whatever he wants to be. At 18 years old, he could still develop into a number 10 or become some kind of number 8. But if added to United's current crop, I expect him to become Solskjaer's controlling number 6. He's happy to receive and can dictate the play with his short passing, but could also escape pressure with a surging dribble before releasing. But what Camavinga will massively improve for United is their ability to sustain attacks. He's very, very quick to react and put pressure on the ball, so if United lose possession, Camavinga's in there to step in and nick it. At worst, shutting down the counter-attack, at best maintaining the attack and tightening up the pressure on the opposition. Camavinga plays far beyond his years. At just 18, he wouldn't have to be put into the starting 11 from day one. If Solskjaer wanted to shield him in, Fred or McTominay could continue, but I expect Camavinga to be playing the minutes if he's signed. You just know the number 10 position is going to be taken up by Bruno Fernandes, the first United player directly involved in 30 Premier League goals since Sir Alex Ferguson retired, and he's not going to be dropped. The left wing is a similar story of Marcus Rashford, who is Solskjaer's most dynamic forward. I do expect minutes to be shared up front. Anthony Martial will get a go, but the starting 9 will be Edinson Cavani or Mason Greenwood. I think Cavani will start through the middle, but reports suggest that he'll only get to play 60% of the minutes available, which means Greenwood will have plenty of opportunity to impress in his natural position. However, it will be on the bench or number 9 for Mason, as the right wing will be occupied by Jadon Sancho. The England international is a world-class creator and has a lot of experience playing in this position, usually holding the width before receiving and coming inside to playmake. This 3-2-5 attacking shape will be incredible with the personnel available. Varane's ability to cover the wide areas will allow Wan-Bissaka to overlap Sancho, whilst Camavinga's pace and defensive ability can keep United attacking for as long as possible. Playing Sancho and Marcus Rashford wide with Pogba, Camavinga and Bruno centrally would be a deadly combination. You've got incredible technique, ball playing ability in central areas, where the play is congested, whilst the best dribblers out wide, where they'll often find themselves in 1v1 situations when they can hurt the opposition. And finally, the number 9 will score goals in a team supplied by Rashford, Sancho, Pogba and Bruno Fernandes. Cavani will likely start the season in the position, but I fully expect Mason Greenwood to be the starting striker in 2022. But anyway guys, what do you think? Where will Manchester United finish next season? How will you set them up? Let me know in the comments below. I've been Statman Dave. Subscribe if you're new. See you later. Thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, why not check out some more content on the Statman Dave YouTube channel?